Okay, this is the Orderflows Delta Scalper market recap for March 29, 2016. First, a quick disclaimer. This presentation is for educational and informational purposes only and should not be considered a solicitation to buy or sell a futures contract or make any other type of investment decision. Futures trading contains substantial risk and is not for every investor. An investor could potentially lose all or more than the initial investment. Risk capital is money that can be lost without jeopardizing one's financial security or lifestyle. Only risk capital should be used for trading, and only those with sufficient risk capital should consider trading. Past performance is not necessarily indicative of future results. Okay, so the first chart I'll show you this morning is the euro currency futures, the 6E futures. This is a 10 range chart. All my charts are in Chicago time. This is 4:43 a.m. You got a couple signals kicking off around 4:43, 4:47. These are buy signals. Market went up from 112, 06, that area, to 112, 36, 34 and a half. There's a sell signal here. It came off a little bit, but then the market started rallying. We poked up through the bar. We got the indication up here, and we were just going sideways for a bit. We started, over the next couple hours, no signals. 740, you got a signal here. 747. Yeah, market came off a little bit before we rallied back up. Took out the high, made a new high. 836, get a sell signal right up in here. 112.40 area. Market came down to your next signal. The 112.24, sort of bounced around, came back, tested it. Again at 112.24-ish, and just sort of went back up to around the 112.40, sort of came down. Here you got a signal at 9:55. Didn't work. Get stopped out. That's why you gotta have stops. A buy signal here didn't work. Here's another buy signal right on this low. Market rallied. A couple sell signals didn't work. And towards lunchtime, we got a sell signal here. Market came off of the next couple bars. Sell signal right up here at this high, came off over the next two bars. Times another 12. Again, a buy signal here at 12:20. Went up to the sell signal. Market went sideways. Another buy signal here at 1 o'clock or 1:17. Another buy signal here just before the 2 p.m. close. I'll say 2 p.m. close, the old floor close hours. Yeah, took out the new highs, hit the high, got a sell signal right up there on the high. Again, it's just right, right before the close, an hour before the close. Okay, this is the ZB, the bond futures, the 30-year futures on the board of trade. It's a 4-range chart. 7:25, you got a buy signal right here. Market rallied a bit, came off. Another buy signal here just after 9:13. Market went up, came down, sort of tested that area again, and shot up again. A nice move up. Took out the highs. Again, it was a nice move. It came down over the next couple hours, started trading back and forth. Got a couple of sell signal here. This one didn't work out. This one started to, but then we failed and just made new highs. And that was it in the bonds. So, it caught. Again, you have to have decent. Of course, in any way of trading, you have to have stop levels. So, when it's not working out, you're gonna get stopped out without a big loss. But what you want to catch, you want to catch moves like this. Right around this area. It's trading 163.22, and it rallies almost nearly a full point. All the way up to 164.19. Those are the moves that you want to capture. If you capture that, just with the one lot, that's a nice trade. Okay, real quick, this is an E-mini chart, a 1-minute chart. Again, this is my times are Chicago time, so this is 4 in the morning. I don't know how many of you guys trade at that time. It's the European session. Volumes aren't always that great. But, there's some decent signals here. This was the first one. Again, I turned my system on at 4. this one failed. Then your next signals is a nice winner. From 29 down. It's a 5-point winner here. It just sort of bounces around back and forth. Here's kind of a failure. Here's a nice little winner here. Kind of goes sideways. Failure here, back and forth. Again, this is that time. It's I don't usually looking to take trades. 5 a.m., 6 a.m. Chicago time. Rather wait till the volume picks up. But I did want to show you that even if you're trading in after hours, it can work. But just be careful because the volume isn't the greatest, and you might get a lot of false signals. Now you go 740 here, you get a buy. Here's a sell. Here's a buy. Didn't work out. You come in, just after cash open here at 8:30. Sell, buy, sell. The sell, we just sort of gone sideways here. There's a couple buys appearing. I don't know if you want to take each one in the sense that, if you have to stop somewhere down below this box, maybe you get stopped out, but then you're getting back in here. I'm just telling you to get long. The market did jump up a bit. I said it's called the scalper, Delta Scalper, so it's up to you how long you want to hold trades for. Here's one who rallied up, came back down towards the bottom of this zone, not necessarily to the stop price. Then one shot back up. Okay, and obviously we had that big spike earlier in the day. You got this big bar here. It's kicked off, but what's important is you didn't have a signal. We talk about these signals here. There's really no reason to be getting out from being long, down here at 24. But even if you weren't, somewhere in here, this 26 and a half level, this is a minute chart. So you got, a good 5-10 minutes opportunity to get in, before this big run up. Yeah, it looks nice. This is one of those charts people say, oh yeah, it's gonna buy here and then you sell up there. Just do that all day long. But it was giving you signals, much earlier in the move. This was a nice move. Obviously, there's other factors into the market that caused that big spike. So at 12, you get another, market's calmed down now. It's giving you some decent signals. Here's another buy. Here's a sell. I don't know how that worked out. It didn't work out. Here's another sell. Again, it didn't work out. You guys, the market's keeps going higher. Here's another buy. It kind of worked out, then came down to your stop price. What time is it now? It's about 2:30. There's a little buy that worked. Here's a sell. Didn't work. Here's a sell that worked. Coming into the 3 o'clock time. Here's a sell. Here's another sell. Here's a sell. Didn't work out. Here's another sell. Didn't work out. Here's a buy. It did go. Today was a great day to trade from the long side. Okay, lastly, this is a crude oil chart. May crude. It's a 1-minute chart. Again, this is around the 4 o'clock time this morning, Chicago time. I don't know how many people trade. How many of my followers trade during that time. But just be careful. The volumes aren't that great, and the moves sometimes, again, aren't that great. But I just want to show you how it's working during that time. So here you got, this is 425. This is a minute chart. It's kicking off a signal. Yeah, we pop up a little bit. It's tough during that time because sometimes the moves aren't that great. Here's a sell signal. Market mostly went sideways. Another sell signal. Market went sideways to lower. Buy signal. Yeah, it did pop up, but it's not the biggest move. That's one of the things. Trading 5 in the morning is oftentimes you just don't get the moves that you would see during the day. Again, this is just 6 o'clock. Here's a buy signal, then here's a sell signal. It's coming into 6 o'clock. You're starting to get slightly bigger moves. So you're talking from the 72-ish area down to what is that? 50, 53, 50, almost a 20-tick move is decent. It's starting to pick up. Another sell signal. There's a buy signal. Another buy. Another sell. Another buy. Market started coming down. Now we're coming into the New York Open. Okay, this is what time? Just after 8 o'clock here. You got a sell signal. It did go sideways, poke up a little bit through it. Took a while to get, to start to sell off. Then it gave a buy signal here about 848, 847. What is that, around the 3802 level? It did pop up a nice, 20, 30 ticks. There's another buy signal, but then it's met with a sell signal immediately afterwards, met by another buy. It was just a small win, then you met with another buy here. Small winner before it turned on you. Here's another buy signal here. This is just before 10:30. Another one here about 11:13. Another buy signal. Came up to the sell signal, which failed. This time is about just before 12:30. Another buy signal. Another sell signal, or the buy signal. Just real quick, if you're short off of this, then you run into a bar, obviously, that's giving a buy signal. You gotta reverse it. You're not gonna stay short, even though when you're staring at even it's in your favor, but then you're staring at a buy signal, in your face. You gotta, cut your position and go with the next signal. Now, I'm not saying you trade it from signal to signal, but when they happen right after each other, don't try and fight it. Times it now, it's coming into 1 o'clock. So this, because if you're trying to stay short, saying, oh, I got this signal here, I want to stay short. If you didn't take this buy, it's trading 38.20, and it goes in rallies another 20, 30 points. You're going to look like a fool. Okay, so now it's coming into 2 o'clock. So that was the day for the most part. I could show you more charts, but you can sort of get the gist of it. Today was a decent day in the market. Okay, so if you want more information on the Orderflows Delta Scalper, visit www.deltascalper.com or www.orderflows.com. Thank you.